Good morning. Maya Baya back. Here's the plan. Kitchen cabinets, plus some really big, I think, developments in the way the pool is going to appear. Loads of other stuff going on, as always at this point. What could possibly go wrong? We'll start here at the pool today. So, reconfirmed that all of this platform, all the way, almost all the way around all the edge of the seating area, it'll all be pebble dash. The one thing we looked at this morning is in each corner by the steps, we want basically to put a tree, some kind of palm tree or something similar to give us shade. So we were just trying to figure out how big this would be and whether we dug down or whether it was just a plant box. So we want them to dig down. The one little thing they're going to have to deal with, well, I hope it's only little, is that this side, just because of the orientation of everything, is quite a bit smaller than the space over on this side, which we like. So what they're going to do is dig out a little bit more of the concrete just here, so that we can try and get as close as possible to the same size, which they say they can do. The one surface finish part that we haven't decided is what goes on the bridges. I think it might be nice if there was a slight contrast. I think it should still be something similar to the pebble dash elsewhere, but a little bit of contrast might be quite good, so we'll have to work on that a bit more. Upstairs where the skim coat is, that process is on hold. We've again asked the builder today to give us some more ideas about how we finished that wall and, in fact, all of the walls. We don't want just plain paint everywhere. That would look a bit dull, I think. So the builder this morning, we said, could you give us some more ideas about how we break that up? It seems like this canopy roof over the front door is going to be a little bit delayed. There's only one of the guys that we're going to build the frame for that. Basically the first roof team, only one of those is on site. Seems that the other guys had some bad food at a party, or rather they had some bad food left over from a party and stomach issues today. So I don't think we're going to see any progress here today, or at least certainly not in the early part of the day. So here in the living room, loud Marvin, with no apparent ill effects from last night's small celebration. I don't know how long it carried on, but getting the inside of this wall plastered in, palletarded, rendered. I think he'll do most of this today. In the kitchen, bits of metal all over the place. Basically, they're starting to put the bases for all the cabinets and the kitchen island. Starting to put those together. There was the engineer did some more measurements a few days ago and figured out exactly how big this kitchen island would be, and it was designed in a way that allows a minimum of 1.2 meters around the outside in any direction as a walkway. So that's what's ended up defining the size of the island, rather than us just saying we want the island to be ABC big. But this is going to be really interesting to see what goes on with this kitchen today. And yes, the laser level is back. Mr. Jesse, assisted by Coelito this morning, getting ready to put more electrical into the dining room. And Romwell's got a little bit more plastering to do up on the top of this wall going into the gym. Not much left to finish there. This is the basically walk-in closet area of the bedroom at the middle, at the front of the house. Electrical going in here as well. Not going to be easy to see, but Koya Dong up in this tree, collecting fruit. Look out. Kaimito, I think it is in Tagalog. Kainito, I think it is, in Kapampangan, star apples. And they look like, keep your dizzy pills, this. No idea what the taste is like. I'm just about to try one. Oh, thank you. This is what it looks like. And the closest I can describe it is it's like a peach, almost. A peach flavour. It's really tasty. It's kind of early afternoon, early-ish anyway. Quite a bit of progress here. So all around the outside edge, at the top of the seating area, we've got concrete in. They have left those 2 gaps and they have chipped out a little bit to make sure that they're both, I don't know if they're identical in size, but close enough, that's for sure. And they're also getting the steps done. I think there's a moderate to fair chance that I'll get done today. Dirty kitchen. Layout of cabinets being discussed. And I'll show you in a second what the main kitchen cabinet layout is like right now. The cabinet layout is extending. So all round from this door into the dining room, all the way around. As a reminder, fridge over there. And another cabinet here where Rico's working. And keep your dizzy pills handy. One more just here. Should be enough. Now here's the question, dizzy pills again. The dishwasher is going to go over here. The measurements as they stand, I've got a gap of 1 centimetre on either side of the dishwasher to slide it in there. Does anybody get any experience of that? Is it enough? 1 centimetre each side gap. Let me know if you've done this and that's enough or it's not. In the living room, getting very close on the inside wall with palitada. Obviously not all smooth, not all done, but getting very close. And over in the corner there, that's Jeff. Jeff was new to building at the start of this process. He's learning a new trade. He's a palitaderist. And we have an initial bit of wet plaster going on the columns here. And it's being prepared in a bowl that looks like it's possibly from Roman times. That might be valuable, that. The bell has gone. It's 4:30, the end of the day, and we're here at the dirty kitchen, where the eagle-eyed amongst you may spot a slight difference. A bit more metalwork in there than there was earlier on. And that's because we have made yet another change. My wife decided that this window was just too big. She would like to have kitchen cabinets above it. It all came up when we were discussing kitchen cabinets in this room. And it's a case of having more kitchen cabinets, plus she wanted this window to be a little bit more like something else she'd seen, which was kind of reminiscent, a bit more of a serving hatch. Because the plan is there will be some kind of shelf on the outside of this window, like a bar really, with some stools, and food can go in and out. So, sorry Mr. Builder, changed again. Back in the kitchen, I don't think it's massively different to what you saw before, but the outline of these cabinets is quite clear now. Please do let me know, dishwasher, or any appliance I suppose, but specifically a dishwasher, is about 0.4 of an inch space on each side. Is that enough? But again, as a reminder, just here up on the wall we'll have the ovens. Still think I'd like to have 2 ovens kind of stacked up, and then if we can reach it, a microwave on top of that, although we might move one of those across towards where these switches are. Actually, I think there is a bit more development in this corner with a little bit of the brickwork at the bottom for the support, and the same in this corner. I don't think that was done earlier. Oh, and another Roman pot. We'll check these out later, it might pay for the house. This living room wall looks like they got it finished. The steps down into the pool. We have a surface. I don't think they've done anything else here since we looked last. Sorry about that noise in the background. The election's coming up and everybody wants to be playing their music at ridiculous levels. Stop, will you? I'm back over at the back of the house simply because I think it's about as much of a barrier as I can get to that raucous din going on. But that is the end of the day. Quite a bit of development in the kitchen, in the pool, that little tiny change to the window in the dirty kitchen, and of course a load more electrical, still more plastering, all sorts of other bits and pieces still going on. Pretty build delicious, I would say. See you tomorrow.